In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Apprwite database CRUD operations. We'll walk through the Apprwite console together and practice the core database actions you'll use every day, creating data, reading it, updating it, and deleting it. I'll keep it practical and visual so you can follow along easily and understand why each step matters. Start by opening the Apprwite console in your browser. From the main dashboard, choose the project where you want to work. The project is the container for everything we're about to build, so make sure you're in the right place before you go any further. On the left sidebar, click Databases. This is where Apprwite organizes all of your databases, tables, and the records inside them. Think of databases as the top-level area where you define structure and store your app's information. Now, create a new database. Give it a clear descriptive name that reflects its purpose, because you may end up with multiple databases as your app grows. Keeping names tidy helps teammates find the right resources later and reduces the chance of mistakes. Once the database appears in your list, click into it to open its details. Inside the database, the next thing you need is a table. Tables hold your records organized into columns. Click Create Table to add one. In the form that appears, type a name for your table. Choose something that reflects the kind of records you'll store, such as tasks, products, or users. Good names make your queries and logs much easier to read. Click Create to finish making the table. You now have the foundation for your data. The table is empty at first, and this is where you define structure with columns so Apprwite knows what each row should look like. Inside the table view, you can create columns, check documentation, or use suggested columns to speed things up. Columns define the data type and rules for each field, like text, numbers, booleans, or dates. When deciding which columns to create, think about what every record must have and what's optional. Clear, consistent column types reduce bugs, and marking critical fields as required helps keep your data clean. To quickly see CRUD in action without modeling everything from scratch, click Generate Sample Data. This gives you a set of example rows that you can read, update, and delete right away. It's a safe way to test behavior without affecting real user data. When prompted, click Create to confirm sample data generation. In a few moments, the table will populate so you can interact with it immediately. With rows in place, you can read and update your data directly in the table. Click into a field to edit a value, then save your change. This demonstrates the update in CRUD. If you open a row's details, you'll see the full record with all columns, which is a helpful way to review and validate data. As you make edits, pay attention to any validation messages. Those are based on the column types and rules you defined earlier. If you need to remove data, select the checkbox to the left of the rows you want to delete. This lets you choose one or multiple records. Deleting is permanent, so make sure you're selecting the right rows, especially in a production project. When you're ready, proceed to the confirmation step. You'll see a prompt that asks you to acknowledge the deletion. Click I understand and confirm. This extra step prevents accidental data loss and is especially helpful when you're moving quickly. Finally, click Delete to remove the selected records. The rows will disappear from the table, confirming the delete part of CRUD. If you generated sample data, this is a great way to practice the full life cycle without risking anything important. And that's it. You opened the Apprwite console, navigated to your project, created a database, added a table, defined structure with columns, generated sample data, read and updated rows, and safely deleted records with a confirmation step. These console actions map directly to how you'll work with Apprwite in code, so the habits you build here will translate to your applications. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring as you refine your schema and workflows.